I'm giving you a warning for this now. I'm being quite reasonable with you.
Okay, can you tell me which act and which section that is, please?
It's under Section 35 Act, but at the minute I'm giving you a warning.
Section 35 of what?
Yes, it doesn't matter what.
No, it does matter what.
No, okay. This is end of now, okay? Just because you're filming me, it really doesn't intimidate me. It doesn't scare me.
Okay.
You've got a mask on your face like trying to hide your identity. It doesn't scare me.
You don't intimidate me. You can try and arrest me and anything like that.
All right. Well,
welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a classic example of what happens when a badge is used to protect a fragile ego rather than the public peace. This footage comes courtesy of the Gwent Auditor, so make sure you head over to his channel and show him some support. In this video, we're at Apex Court, a government building where a security guard seems to think he owns the pavement. When our auditor refuses to stop filming in a public place, the police are called. We're going to watch an officer try to invent laws about zooming in, threaten arrest under the Antisocial Behavior Act, and generally lose her cool because a citizen knows his rights better than she does.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, not bad.
Can you switch that off for us, please?
No, I'm not going to switch it off.
Well, yes, you are, mate. This is private property, and I don't.
It's government, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't want you filming me. I have the right
Well,
for you not to
you don't
film
in a
me.
public place, no.
No, this is not public.
Well, it's
private
publicly
place.
accessible, Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act
I'm gonna have to
1972.
ask you to get off the property, please, then, mate.
I'm not going to, no.
Okay.
Just wondering if the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority are in
Listen
here.
to me, mate. I'm not really that interested. I'm asking you to move off.
I see you've got a government badge anyway.
I'm not interested.
You work for the government anyway.
I don't work for the government.
What's that? What's the government crest on there? Yeah.
Doesn't mean I work for the government.
Yeah, no worries. That's exactly what they said at HMRC and they never turned up.
I'm not really that interested, mate.
So, isn't it?
Can you stop recording me?
Nope, I'm going to carry on recording.
Well, I've mentioned this to you.
Right off the start, we have the classic security guard power trip. He claims it's private property, but our auditor knows his stuff. Under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972, if the public has access to a place, it's effectively a public place for these interactions. And my favorite part? The guy wearing a lanyard with a massive government crest says, "I don't work for the government." Mate, who do you think signs your checks?
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, it's a government building, isn't it? Pretty sad. Who are you? You're pretty sad, if I'm honest.
we're sad. We're earning a living. You're
Come in. Hello.
You okay?
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
See, I know you're filming and stuff. I just want to know what it's about because obviously this is a government building.
Yep,
What is it about?
it's a government building.
Yeah, but why are you filming it?
I didn't know I needed a reason. Why are you filming me?
Because I'm speaking with you and you're a suspect in an incident where you're filming a government building.
Suspect? That would imply that I've committed a criminal
Yes,
offence.
Listen to me a minute, okay? You're zooming in on people's IDs. I can tell you're one of those bloggers. That's absolutely fine, okay? But you can't be zooming in on people's IDs when this is a government building.
Who says?
It's the law, mate.
What law?
We don't play this game where
Could you identify
I know
yourself,
every law.
please?
Okay, please.
Here comes the officer, coming in hot with a grade 1 attitude problem. She immediately addresses him as a suspect. Suspect of what? Aggravated photography. She claims he's breaking the law by zooming in on ID badges. There is no such law unless the footage is being used for terrorism purposes under the Terrorism Act 2000, Section 58A, which he clearly isn't. He can zoom in on whatever he likes. She says, "We don't play this game." The only game being played here is guess the statute, and she is losing badly.
1191 Moss Hayes, as you can see by my
Thank you. Which
badge.
station are you based out of?
I'm based at Byron House Police Station.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we filming? I don't really get what we're
Is this a
actually
government
filming.
building?
Yeah.
I pay for it. I can film it.
Okay, so why are you getting mouthy then? Because the thing is that you've been getting mouthy with them.
They were getting mouthy with me. I was perfectly polite till they started giving me attitude.
Yeah, because they're asking why you're filming them when this is a government building and asking for their IDs. It's suspicious.
No, not for security approaching me in a professional capacity. So
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not going to give any details.
Okay, you need to give me your details.
No, I
because
don't.
Yes, you have. Because
No, I
you've been
don't.
involved- Yes, you do.
I think you need to get your facts straight there.
No, okay, you listen to me now. You've been getting mouthy with these
No,
people.
I haven't.
Yes, you have. You've been harassing them.
I haven't harassed anyone. They approached
Yes,
me.
you have. Okay.
That's lies.
Yeah.
If he wouldn't film, it's on private property.
Yeah, of course.
We've been very reasonable with him, and the action that he has with you, he's had with us too.
Right, okay. What was the reason?
There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing.
Now she demands his name. Remember, you do not have to identify yourself to the police unless you're under arrest or subject to a specific antisocial behavior requirement, which they haven't established. She accuses him of being mouthy. Since when is asserting your rights a crime? She claims he harassed her staff, but the video proves they approached him. It's amazing how quickly, "Please leave me alone," turns into harassment when a badge is involved. Her ego is writing checks her legal knowledge can't cash.
He said he's interested in the Delaware System of Abuse Authority. He's just bullshitting. Right, basically. I don't agree with the word that he's saying.
Alright then.
Okay.
So we would like him removed. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, of course you can. Is there
In a public
anything
place.
threatening that you said at the minute?
No, it's not been threatening, but obviously he's not corresponding with us. I've asked him not to video. I've given us the reasons, which are valid reasons why. He's become argumentative, and really I'd just like him to be removed from site.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll,
Okay.
if you just want the other staff member, if you just send the other officer down just to confirm it all, and then we'll sort it.
My staff and your colleague.
Get your colleague in the mail that I spoke to earlier as well for me.
So why two vehicles on blue lights for somebody not breaking the law?
Because I was told that you were being quite abusive to staff and you were filming a government building.
Well, obviously
so
someone's
in our
lied to you
control
then, haven't they?
system, it's grade 1, which means that we travel on blue lights and sirens.
Okay.
And it's 2 vehicles because we're in a car each, so it's actually only 2 officers.
Okay.
So do you have like a YouTube channel or something?
You know, you were a bit hostile with me to start off with, demanding my details, so I'm not going to give you any information now, thank you.
He was very aggressive towards me.
Right, okay.
I asked him to move over and he says, "I don't have to do that, I don't have to do this." I says, "You are on private property. This here, any side on this side is private property, so I have to intercede as part of my job."
Yep, of course.
I did ask him numerous times and I asked him to stop videoing me, and he did take my details,
Yep,
which is a concern to me
yep.
because I'm not a government, I just work as part of a contract thing,
Yep, of course.
and I don't want my details.
Watch the security guard spin a fairy tale. He claims the auditor was very aggressive. We just watched the whole clip. The auditor barely raised his voice, but notice how the PC nods along. That's confirmation bias. She's already decided the guy with a camera is the villain. Instead of investigating, she's taking the word of a man who thinks private property law applies to his feelings. Actual aggression involves intent to cause fear of violence. According to the Public Order Act 1986, standing your ground isn't aggression, it's liberty.
Yeah.
Because I know what the internet's like, and what gentlemen like himself are like,
Yeah.
and I don't want that.
No, that's
I'm
No, you
just
don't
trying to earn a living. I'm just trying to... I'm looking after my family and stuff, you know what I mean? It's...
Are you, so I'm going to need you to leave the premises.
Well, under what law?
Pardon?
Under
it's
what
called
law?
under Section 35 Act, okay? So it's a dispersal order, and I need you to leave this area, okay? Because the people don't want here. You've been causing trouble, you've been shouting at them.
I haven't been causing any trouble.
Yes, you
You're
have,
lying
okay?
now.
Stop being argumentative with me.
Stop giving me attitude, no.
No, you've given me attitude from the start, which is on my camera and yours
What,
as well.
demanding my details
okay?
and things like that straight
so
off the
you
bat?
need to move your stuff. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not taking anything. I'm walking with you.
Fine.
Okay?
Don't worry,
Leave this area.
it's all on camera as well.
Yeah, I've got him on my camera as
Yep.
well. It's just silly.
I've got it all on camera. No, it's not silly. That's your thoughts. I'd rather you keep them to yourself, to be honest. You're a public employee.
What's around here then? Is this your like full-time job then, again?
I do all sorts.
Here it comes, the Section 35 dispersal order from the Antisocial Behavior, Crime and Policing Act 2014. This is the lazy officer's favorite tool. To use it lawfully, she needs to prove the behavior is likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress. Filming a building doesn't meet that threshold. She's using Section 35 as a contempt of cop charge because he won't bow down.
Plug in buildings.
So we're on the public. Can you put the bag down now? We're on the public pavement.
So I don't want you round that private property anymore, okay? If you are caught there again, I will come back and you can be arrested for it, okay? Do you
Be
understand
arrested?
that? I'm giving
Under
you a
what
warning
section?
for this now. I'm being quite reasonable with
Okay,
you.
can you tell me which act and which section that is, please?
It's under Section 35 Act, but at the minute I'm giving you a warning.
Section 35
for it.
of what?
Yes, it doesn't matter what.
No, it does
okay?
matter what.
No, okay. This is end of now, okay? Just because you're filming me, it really doesn't intimidate me. It doesn't scare me.
Okay. You don't
You've got a mask
intimidate
on your
me.
face like trying to hide your identity. It doesn't scare me.
You don't intimidate me. You can try and arrest me and
Okay.
anything like that.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave now, okay? And if I catch you on this premises again, okay, it's going to be taken further. You don't need that. You can get on with your day. You can go film some other buildings, okay? Get on with your vlogging business. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is one building that you can't film. Go and film another one.
I'll film what I like them in public.
But that's a private property that you've been on.
Listen to the condescension. Get on with your blogging business. She's treating a free citizen like a naughty schoolboy. She tells him to go film other buildings, openly admitting that filming is legal, just not the one she's standing in front of. She then threatens arrest if he returns, essentially banning a member of the press from a public location without any logical reasoning. This is an abuse of power, plain and simple.
Yeah, it's publicly accessible. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972.
Okay, well done.
However, the bit that you were on was part of private land, so you just weren't allowed on that bit. Okay?
What, it's not government property, is it?
Huh?
Is it not government property?
That bit is government property.
Well, it's public property,
However,
isn't it?
no, it did not in this instance, just because of whatever goes on in there, and I've already had word in it. All right. So just because it's a government building doesn't necessarily mean it's always accessible to the public.
Well,
Okay.
I didn't see any signs or anything, Constable.
I
I
appreciate that, and whatever it might have been, we've just tried to sort it out as the lowest level that we possibly can. Okay,
No problem.
Which is why we've just asked you just to move away from the building and just not.
see, that's
just
fine.
not
If
film
your
from
colleague
here,
had
all
asked
right?
as politely as you
So
are
this is
right
what I
now.
did in the first
No, you
place.
didn't. You give me attitude. You give me lip.
Yeah,
You're acting like you're acting
I'm
stupid.
not
So
interested in either side now. As long as it's all resolved and we can just move on peacefully and quietly. All right.
yeah, it's
If
fine.
you're happy with that, lovely.
Yeah, see, you've been perfectly polite. I thank you
But
for that.
what I will say is that my colleague is dead right.
Enter the male officer. He attempts the reasonable approach, trying to de-escalate what his colleague escalated. He admits the land is government property but claims a specific spot is private, muddying the waters is polite, but he's still backing a lawful order based on unlawful grounds. It's the classic good cop routine to cover for the fact that they have no actual crime to investigate.
Right? We've given you the warning for it. If you come back, you can be arrested for breach of 35 notice.
Which act is that? Sorry,
It's part of the Public Order Act.
Public Order Act.
I'll
Yeah.
read it out for
Yeah,
you.
that's
If that
fine.
makes you feel better, I'll read it out.
So it's literally just that.
So antisocial behaviour crime and policing act 2014.
Do you suspect that I have been committing antisocial behaviour? Because there is a Home Office document that is called the.
Mate,
which
listen,
is
I
under
don't
defining
care
the
about
measure.
the Home
Well, you should care. You should care.
No, I should-
yes,
no,
you
'cause
should
you're just
care.
going on- it's
I think you need to get
completely
retrained. You do. I'm going to
Do
make
I?
a
I
complaint.
think that
Yes,
you
I
need to
am.
move
I'm
away
making a.
from the area.
No, I'm making a complaint about you. Professional standards.
That's okay, you can do that.
I'm making a professional
Okay.
standards complaint about you. Think, yep, there we go. They'll have that
You
as
got
well.
my details?
Yep, yeah, thank you.
Alright, we're done then. See you
Okay,
later.
bye bye. Off you go. What a joker. Okay, my apologies for having to record the last bit on the phone. The batteries are having a bit, my camera's having a bit of trouble turning on. I'm not going back in there, but just to show you, there they are, they're still there. I'm out in public, so they can't do anything. And they're trying to get me for antisocial behaviour. I'm stood a safe, very, very far distance away here. So if they try anything now, I think her colleague's better educated, so I think he's educating her now, but their attitude was absolutely disgusting. And that's
The officer tries to read the act from a notebook because she clearly doesn't know it by heart. She still can't explain how he committed antisocial behavior, other than hurting their pride. This video is a perfect example of why independent oversight is needed. They wasted emergency resources, threatened a law-abiding citizen, and embarrassed the force.